Before we start the video, I'd like to shout out Logo.com for sponsoring this video. They have an awesome site where you can buy a bunch of in-game currency and items, including all your favorite Rocket League items. Also, make sure you use code DILLBOBS to get an easy 6% off your orders. Check out the site, there's a link in the description. But for now, enjoy the video.
Yo, what is going on, guys? DILLBOBS here, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Now, in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this awesome fancy formal decal. And I'm sure when you guys saw it in the item shop, you were like, wow, okay, this decal is awesome. Like, it's mostly black and then white, which is the two colors that everybody wants to have their car in Rocket League. Like, everybody really wants to have a full black car design. You all know it's true. And now it's possible. If you go in the item shop right now, you can get your hands on this for the next day. And it's only 100 credits, which is awesome. So for 100 credits, you should all definitely get your hands on this. But did you ever wonder what this decal would look like if it was in different colors? If it could come painted? Well, today, whether or not you had that question, I'm going to answer it right here, right now. And I've come up with some concepts of all the different colors that this car could come in on Rocket League. Alright, so the first one here is Burnt Sienna. And as you can see, this is what a Burnt Sienna version would look like. Now, obviously, a lot of these are a bit weird because if you think about it, it's supposed to be a sort of suit. So, no one would really ever have a burnt sienna colored suit, would they? I mean, if you are out there and you have this colored suit, then, you know, let me know because I'd be really interested. But yeah, this is what a burnt sienna would look like. And as you can see, really, it is just customizing the colors on the car. And it does look quite funky being a different color. It is quite different. But we'll move on to the next color right now. So then you've got a Cobalt version, which is really just a blue variant of this, of course. I mean, I say that literally all of these are just going to be different colored versions of this decal. But some of them, I'm going to change them a bit more and make them a little funkier by changing more than just one of the colors on here. But this is a Cobalt one, and I think this is quite fancy. I mean, it is called the fancy formal decal, so that's really understandable. But I honestly think this decal does look the best in black, but having it change colors would be quite nice. I don't know if people would agree there, but I think that would be quite nice, you know. Then we've got a crimson version here. It just makes your car look really bright, you know. It does look awesome. I mean, your car can literally look like this if you do just use a red non-painted decal. But I don't know, some people might fall in love with this decal. And as you can see, the red one here looks really, really nice. And as you can see, I have changed the color of my octane to match them for each one. So it does look really, really slick. So now we have the forest green one. And I think this color is really, really bright. So the white doesn't necessarily go with it too well. But when you think about it, the white part of this is sort of just a white shirt underneath. So if we actually just change that white color to a black, what does that look like? So it looks like they're wearing a black shirt underneath, I guess. And that doesn't look too bad on forest green. So green and black is a really good combo. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do with any of the really bright colors is show you what it would look like if we used black as the base color and if we used white as the base color. So, you know, for all those really light colors like saffron, we would probably change the base color to a black, which is fine. I mean, it's literally just like wearing a black shirt. I mean, people wear black shirts, so, I mean, it doesn't seem too out of ordinary. So this one here is a grey one, which is, you know, it's just grey, really. There's not much you can say about it. It is just grey. I don't think I'm going to show too much of the grey one here, but it goes with the octane there, as you can see. And it doesn't look too bad with the white background as well. I do think it looks quite alright. Then we have a lime right here. Lime looking really, really bright and colourful. Obviously, lime does look like that. You know, lime is one of my favourite colours in this game. And that's why we're going to change the lime up a little bit and add a black shirt on, just like we did for the forest green. And as you can see, this is what it would look like if we made a lime painted version of this decal. So it looks like we'll be using a black background there, which means why my white zombies are pretty irrelevant in this case. I suppose I'd use a black wheel instead, but as you can see, that is the lime variant. Then we have an orange here. Now I think orange is a super awesome color on Rocket League. I think blue and orange, cobalt and orange for sure, are just some really good colors because they are pretty much the face of Rocket League. So I always like looking at orange. Then we've got pink. Pink looking good. Pink is also a really awesome color on Rocket League. And as you can see, this is what the pink fancy formal decal would look like. Now, I've also had a really good idea of how painted fancy formals could actually be a thing without doing this. So I'm going to share the idea with you guys at the end of the video. But let me just show you guys all these different sort of color variants of the fancy formal decal. Now, yeah, obviously this is all a concept, and I just thought, why not? Why not show fancy formal in a, you know, a complete different sort of color scheme? Then we have a saffron here, and now as you can see, this one's super bright. It's really hard to even see the white parts of it, just because the saffron color it's just too bright, man. It is just too bright. So if I change the background color to a black now, you can see what we'd get out of this car design if we had a saffron version. Look at that. So yeah, I honestly think it would be quite cool if Fancy Formal could change color, so the primary and accent colors could change. I think that would be nice, but you know, it is sort of a limited exclusive decal, so that's why it is only black. And it does make sense, it does have a color scheme on it for a reason. Then we have a sky blue variant here, looking funky. Little sky blue variant, let me show you guys that. Looking snazzy. And of course, this one's a really bright one, so we will change the other color to black there. And as you can see, with the black on it, it does look all right. I actually really like that color combination, actually. I think sky blue and black does look really good. And then for titanium white, it is basically going to just be an inverted color combination. So as you can see, for a titanium white fancy formal, we have the white suit. Now, you know, people do rock the white suit, and white suits do actually look really, really good if you can pull them off. So that's what we've got here, the white suit. I honestly think this is really awesome. Now, obviously, I could show you what it looks like with white on white, but as you could probably tell, it is literally just a white decal, so it wouldn't really make sense to do that. But yeah, we could sort of change these colors to anything. Like, you could have sort of maybe like a dark blue shirt. Some people wear dark blue shirts, so it would make sense, you know? So you could change this up however much you really like, I guess. But another idea I had was, imagine if we go back to the regular fancy formal decal, you see the bow on here? Imagine if painted versions just changed the color of that bow on the front to sort of a crimson, cobalt, anything really. I think that would be a really cool touch. So maybe, Epic Games, if you're listening, why don't we have painted fancy formals that only change the color of the bow right there on the shirt? Let's see if that can become a thing, because I think that would be a really cool thing, and I think it would catch on for sure. But if you guys do want me to go and make a custom decal, so I'll go into the game files and try and edit this decal so that it has different colored bows, I'll do it for you guys. All you have to do is let me know if you want to see that. But anyway, guys, this video was just a fun little talk about a fun little decal that has just been released in the item shop on Rocket League. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys prefer the original, or do you like different colors? But like I said, I honestly think the original one will always be the best. And as you can see, you can't change the color of the original. It's only black. But that'll do for this video, guys. Let me know if you have got Fancy Formal. If you haven't, you should definitely invest in it, because it's only 100 credits, and you know, it's not going to stick around for long in the item shop. So that'll be it for the video, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you are absolutely brand new here, go and check out some other videos on the channel. But there's going to be some more really awesome content coming out this year. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Goodbye.